Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com.
It's the Daily Planet for Friday, July 24th, 2020. I'm Jimmy Olsen. Will Smith posted a video of himself jumping rope, and someone warned him not to get entangled. Will replied, quote, "That's funny. I'm definitely going to block you." But the joke was very funny. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. are going to square off in an exhibition match in September. Tyson's 54 and hasn't fought since June of 2005. Jones is 51, and his last fight was in February of 2018. Bill and Ted Face the Music, going to hit theaters and video on demand on the same day. It's going to be on September 1st. It's all about the coronavirus. Mark Paul Gosselaar has never seen an episode of Saved by the Bell, but he's changing that with a new podcast called Zach to the Future, where he watches it for the first time and comments on it. I will admit, I've seen every Saved by the Bell episode. Taylor Swift released a surprise album this morning. It actually hit at midnight, called Folklore. USA Today released the best movies for country music fans, the top 24. Now, the number one came in, Coal Miner's Daughter from 1980, Walk the Line, was also in that list at number 2. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Crazy, and Tender Mercies, that round out the top 5. Still in the top 10, you've got Nashville from 1975, Crazy Heart, Wild Rose, Sweet Dreams, and then Urban Cowboy wraps out the top 10. Now, looking in for the rest of that list, at number 11, you had Blaze, A Prairie Home Companion, Loving You, Payday, Honky Tonk Man, Pure Country, Georgia, Songwriter, The Thing Called Love, Honeysuckle Rose, Your Cheatin' Heart, Falling from Grace, The Last Ride, and rounding out the top 24 was Grand Theft Parsons from 2004. Rascal Flatts fans, well, they put out a new fan video for How They Remember You. Go look it up. The Washington Redskins, still no new name yet, so until they do, they will be officially known as the Washington Football Team. Seattle's going to have a NHL team. They'll be called the Kraken. Disney is indefinitely postponing the remake of the live-action Mulan remake. AMC theaters are delaying their U.S. reopening until next month. Martha Stewart is debuting a new HGTV show in the next couple weeks called Martha Knows Best. Bon Jovi going to be releasing a new album called 2020. It'll be out October 2nd. Random facts for your Friday. The mascots on kids' cereals like Tony the Tiger are drawn so their eyes are looking slightly downward. That's a trick to make sure that if the boxes are on the high shelf at the grocery store, the mascot is making eye contact with the kids. Now, did you know a rock is considered a boulder if it is more than 10.1 inches in diameter? Alexander Graham Bell coined the term greenhouse effect in 1917, almost 40 years after he invented the telephone. Steak and Shake and Maxim Magazine are both owned by the same company from San Antonio called Biglari Holdings. California produces almost 90% of the wine in the United States, and if it were its own country, it would be the 4th biggest wine-producing country in the world, behind France, Italy, and Spain. So you know, today is National Tequila Day. They did a survey looking for the best old-school summer activities. Now, they included bonfires, camping, swimming, and sleepovers. Also in that list, you had swimming pools, family vacations, family reunions, swimming in lakes, rivers, or the ocean, playing outside all day. Not just was it camping in the woods, but it was also camping in the backyard. So what does the perfect s'more look like? According to a survey, one of them included graham crackers. They said 3 out of 4 people say they are a must. They didn't list any other options, but we've also seen people online claim that they're better with donuts, Oreos, and Ritz crackers. Now, milk chocolate, that is one of the top choices for s'mores. Dark chocolate, part of that as well. White chocolate, and some even prefer Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. The most popular way to roast marshmallows is medium when they're tan or a little brown. Well roasted was next, then barely roasted, nearly burnt, not cooked at all, and 2% like them burnt to a crisp. So the top things people dislike about their bosses include micromanaging and rudeness. In fact, micromanaging was number 1. Number 2, they are never available or do not respond. Number 3, incompetent. Rude makes it in that top 5 at number 4. Condescending at number 5. They have no empathy. Also, the bad listener, gossip, self-serving. And rounding out that top 10, they have a bad temper. Or being too nice was also a fairly common answer. Now, the study looked at which states dislike their bosses the most. New Mexico was number 1, where a third of the people did not like their bosses. The rest of the top 5, including Oklahoma, Alabama, Michigan, and Iowa. Today is also National Drive-Thru Day. Did you make it through a drive-thru at all today? KFC, they're going to have some special edition Crocs with drumsticks on them. They're going to go on sale next Tuesday. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. You share your birthday with Bindi Irwin. She is 22. Steve, the crocodile hunter Irwin's daughter, and winner of season 21 of Dancing with the Stars. Emily Bett Rickards, she is 29. She was Felicity on Arrow. Mara Wilson is 33. Elizabeth Moss is 38. Anna Paquin is 38. Summer Glau is 39. Rose Byrne is 41. Jared Neiman is 41. Tori Wilson, former WWE wrestler, 45. Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman director, is 49. And then Jennifer Lopez, 51. Rick Fox, retired NBA player and ex-husband of Vanessa Williams, is 51. Kadeem Hardison is 55. Barry Bonds, 56. Karl Malone, 57. Country singer Pam Tillis is 63. The original Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, is 69. Michael Richards, Kramer on Seinfeld, 71. Robert Hayes, Ted Stryker at Airplane, 73. Gallagher, the watermelon smashing superstar, 74 today. Chris Sarandon is 78. Ruth Buzzy from Laugh-In, she is 84. John Aniston is 87. It was on this date, 1974, Death Wish was released, starring Charles Bronson. In 1978, on this date, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band was released, starring Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees. Survivor's Eye of the Tiger, it was released on this date, 1982. The theme song of Rocky III hit number 1 on the U.S. pop charts. In 1984, after 4 Super Bowl titles, Terry Bradshaw retired. 1985, Disney released its first non-G-rated cartoon, The Black Cauldron. 1987, the movie La Bamba was released, starring Lou Diamond Phillips as Richie Valens. In 1993, 3 baseball fans were injured outside of Dodger Stadium when a New York Mets outfielder, Vince Coleman, threw a firecracker that was the equivalent of a quarter stick of dynamite into the crowd. In 1998, Saving Private Ryan was released. Looking ahead at weekend birthdays for Saturday, Meg Donnelly is 20, Michael Welch, 33, Chantel Van Santen is 35, Kevin McCall, 35, Louise Brown is 42, D.B. Woodside, 51, Matt LeBlanc, 53, Wendy Raquel Robinson is 53, also Roger Clinton, 64, Verdine White of Earth, Wind & Fire, 69 tomorrow, Manny Charlton from Nazareth is 79. On Sunday, celebrating a birthday include Elizabeth Giles is 27, Taylor Momsen is 27, also Francia Razia is 32, Monica Raymond is 34, Grace Geely is 36, Kate Beckinsale, 47, Chris Harrison, host of The Bachelor, is 49, Cress Williams, Black Lightning, 50. And Jason Stratham is 53. Also, Jeremy Piven celebrating a birthday on Sunday. He's 55. Sandra Bullock is 56. Danny Woodburn is 56. Gary Sharon is 59. Kevin Spacey, 61. Nana Visitor is 63. Dorothy Hamill is 64. And Roger Taylor is 71, Queen's drummer. Helen Mirren is 75. Mick Jagger, 77 on Sunday. And that's your Daily Planet for Friday, July 24th, 2020. I'm Jimmy Olsen. You can follow along on iHeartRadio by subscribing, as well as Google Play, the Apple Podcasts, and you can find these stories and many more on my social media, My Buddy Jimmy on Facebook and Twitter. You can also subscribe to my YouTube page at My Buddy Jimmy 101.